It's key matchups time for Patriots Texans, and although this game doesn't have anywhere near the juice of Tom Brady's return to Foxboro last week, the 1-3 Patriots need to get a W. I'm Evan Lazar reporting from Gillette Stadium for CLNS Media. We're going to go over some key matchups in this video. I want to start with the Patriots offense against the Texans defense, and obviously the story of the week for New England is 4 starters on the offensive line not practicing, 2 due to COVID-19 issues, 2 due to injury. But regardless of that, the Patriots are going to go into Sunday's game against Houston down multiple starters on the offensive line. And although there's no more J.J. Watt or Jadeveon Clowney for the Texans, Whitney Mercilus is still there. And we know from the past matchups between the Patriots and the Texans that Mercilus is very capable of taking over a game. So for the Patriots backup tackles who are assumed to start in this game for New England, Yasir Durant and Justin Herron, there's not going to be a ton of help for those two guys, and the Patriots are going to have to game plan ways to get the football out of Mac Jones's hands as quickly as possible and avoid long dropbacks and holding the football in the pocket for long periods of time, because Mercilus will wreck the game for the Patriots and help the Texans pull off an upset in this one potentially if Mac Jones is standing back there for long periods of time against a patchwork offensive line against a professional pass rusher still with Whitney Mercilus. He's a good speed rusher. He likes to explode off the line and get into the backfield quickly. The Patriots are going to have to game plan around Mercilus and try to get the football out of Mac's hands as quickly as possible. On the other side of the football for the Texans, they are a run-first offense in a lot of ways. David Culley coming over from the Baltimore Ravens and Lamar Jackson to put in a system with Houston that is very run heavy for today's NFL. So setting the edge is going to be critical, and I'm looking in the trenches once again at Matt Judon against starting left tackle Laremy Tunsil. And Tunsil is a very good player, one of the better tackles in the league. We know how good Judon has been for the Patriots in his first 4 games in New England. Houston is a heavy outside zone team. That means they're going to run off tackle. They're going to try to get around the corner and depend on this deep group of running backs. The last thing that the Texans want to do is put this game in Davis Mills' hands against Bill Belichick. So look for the Texans to try to run behind Laremy Tunsil. There we go. Looking for them to run behind Tunsil against Judon out on the edge, and it's going to be critical for the Pats' big-time free agent signing to continue to set a firm edge and be a force out there on the end of the line of scrimmage. So the Texans are going to try to run the ball against the Patriots. We know that's the weakness of the Patriots' run defense, setting the edge, cutting down those cutback lanes, making sure you stop outside zone. The Houston's going to see it on tape. That's going to be where the Patriots are vulnerable. They're not going to want Davis Mills to throw the ball a ton, so expect Houston to come out in the first quarter and try to run the football. Also, just quickly, Brandin Cooks responsible for 41% of Houston's receptions this year in the passing game, basically their entire passing offense this season. So look for the Patriots and Bill Belichick to game plan Cooks out of the game as well when the Texans go to the air. So on the offensive side of the football, Whitney Mercilus, don't let him ruin the game and pull off the upset with the Houston Texans. And on the defensive side of the football, Matt Judon and Laremy Tunsil in a heavyweight bout on the end of the line of scrimmage. I'm Evan Lazar for CLNS Media. Thanks for watching. CLNS Media's Patriots coverage is brought to you by the Legends brand. High-performance apparel with style and comfort that you will want to wear all day long. Use the promo code PATS20 for 20% off your first order. That is legends.com.